How you doing? Tobin, episode 21 in my brush review series. I almost said razor. The Peregrino from Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements. I own all the brushes from Phoenix Artisan, and I've been doing them in order. So we did of release, of their original release. The Atomic Rocket, the Green Ray, the Starcraft, and the Solar Flare we've already done. The Peregrino has the exact same fibers as the Starcraft, which I've already reviewed, with a couple of small exceptions. One is the loft, how high the fibers come up out of the handle. And so for the Peregrino, it's 56, as to where the Starcraft is 53. They both have a diameter of 24 millimeters. And beyond that, the obvious differences is the handle shape, but also the Peregrino is heavier and taller. Now, we're going to follow the same format as in the previous videos, but first I just want to share a theory with you, a theory that kind of applies to trees, fishing poles, all kinds of things in our daily life, flag poles, paint brushes, toothbrushes, drinking straws, rope, shoelaces. I could go on and on. In my opinion and in my experience, from what I've seen, I have set a lot of knots into handles, and I've set the same knot, purchased more than once into similar handles. And one thing over the years, I don't remember when this brush came out, over the last 5 or 6 years since this one came out, something I've really paid attention to is the loft difference between the Starcraft and the Peregrino, but also just with the 40 or 50 different brushes that I've actually put the knot in myself and glued it. And if you're familiar with setting knots in a handle, you know that just a couple of millimeters can make a lot of difference in the amount of floppiness, the amount of, and in the way that the fibers, the knot reacts. More loft can often means more flex in the individual fibers, more bend. That can result in a softer face feel, but less backbone. More lather coverage because it's actually longer. And then that means that the fibers can hold and also release more lather. It can also enhance the flow through, but reduce the retention as a result of that. So we're going to apply the same principles. And if you've seen my Starcraft review, the slight differences in some of these scores will be directly attributed to what I just shared with you. So that's why I wanted to share it before we get going. Ready? Without any further ado, first we're going to look at the softness of the tips. Just the very tips. And so for that, I've given it the exact same score as the Starcraft, as a 9. That's just the tips. So if you're the kind of guy that goes like this, that's all we're measuring. But now face feel, we're still measuring softness, but now we're talking about how soft the inside of the fibers feel. And this is where the loft comes into play. For face feel, with 10 being the softest thing ever, 5 being average, 1 being, like 110 sandpaper, I'm going to give it a 9.5. So it's a very, very soft fiber. Backbone, we're just talking about like how much pressure I get when I just tap it like this. 5.5. It's just a little more than average in my opinion. I've gone back and forth on this. I've had a lot of time to think about it, and I'm comfortable saying it's just a little more than average. 5.5. I know it's a weird score. Now, ease of splay is how much pushback I feel like I have when I have it on my face and I'm holding it like this. That's where we kind of get that scrub, right? And so I get a little more than average with that ease of splay. So I'm going to give it a 6. 5.5 on the backbone, 6 for ease of splay. Next, 2 categories, still measuring kind of a similar thing. Flow through. For flow through, I'm going to give it a 7.5. And by flow through, I'm meaning how easily the soap and water, the lather, travels through the fibers. 7.5. It travels through more easily than the average brush. Now, retention, we're still kind of measuring the same thing, and I've said this 100 times in these videos. Well, I've maybe said it 21 times now in these videos. I believe we can have the best of both worlds with this, and retention would be how well it holds on to it. And one of the places that synthetic has really yet to do a great job of replicating, in my experience, a natural high-end Badger is the way that it holds on to water and heat. So with this, you want to have some flow through, but at the same time, you want to have some retention. So for flow through, we've given a 7.5. Retention, I'm just going to give it an average score of 5. That brings us down to the final category, value. The Peregrino retails October 4th, 2025 for $24.95. 10 being the best value ever, 5 being an average value. I bought mine years ago. I still feel like I got my money's worth. And I think that today, if you look all across the market and the different brushes that are being offered, that $24.95 is still a great value. I'm going to give it a score of 10. If you own the Starcraft and you absolutely love it and you want to try something similar to it, very similar to it, just a bigger handle, a little heavier handle, a little more loft, this would be a great addition to have. If you don't own either one, that's something that I would just invite you to think about. Do you want a slightly heavier handle with slightly more loft? I love the Roswell fibers. That's what these fibers are called in both these brushes, the Roswell Grey. And no matter which one you go with, I think you're going to end up with the killer synthetic fiber. I really do. It's a little big thanks, my friends. As always with this series, it's value, and I love Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements. I love these brushes. They look great. They feel great in the hand. All of them are just ergonomical and fit and feel differently. If I had to have a favorite between these two, it'd probably be the Peregrino, even though most of the time when it comes to my shaves, I'm always just trying to match it up with my shave of the day stuff. I'm a nerd. You guys take care. I'll see you next time.